Namaste, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Wherever you're in this world, enjoying your life well to its full. Life is short, and we shouldn't spare any moment to enjoy it, to cherish it, to live it fully. Uh, Today, I'm going to discuss a question with you: why we should meditate. This is an often asked question to me. Uh, and I want you to reflect on what's the need. Life is so busy, there's so many things to do. Uh, then meditation is very boring to some people. They tried, but then it somehow didn't click. They didn't find the right meditation or the right teacher, or they don't know how to, or they tried some techniques or a few of the techniques, but it somehow just doesn't click. They get bored, or they find themselves sleeping during the meditation, or things like that. Why that happen? Why even one should meditate? Now, I see this question in this way. See, we are exposed to different things, to different ideas, different thoughts, different energy through people, through society, through our community, through our family, through various structures. And we don't have much control over that. And our mind is like a house. And if we keep throwing things in it, then what's going to happen? It eventually lead to some kind of clutter in the entire house. And that's the condition of most people. If you see, the mind is full of clutter, and that has passed all the impressions coming from the outside external world, and they're just there, and the person doesn't know what to do with them, and he just find stick. There is no space, so he got stuck. If you can imagine yourself in a house which is full of clutter, things came in from different sources, and they are just there. They have never been organized. Never ever the person has decluttered or thrown out the things he's not using or she's not using. So then eventually it leads to a big clutter, and the person is surrounded by that negative energy that creates something that is not even used, but it's just there. It's not making any positive contribution to the person. And what's going to happen? He find himself into that negative energy, the sources of negative energy all the time, and that put a pressure on the person. And that's what I mean, that you get stuck. The same thing happened with our mind. Believe me, our mind is like very same. It's like a room, so you throw things in it and it's just there. If you don't do anything about them, they will be there. I know our mind try hard, especially when you sleep at night time, to reprocess everything. But remember, memory is also selective. So here also, if you have that temptation of clinging to things, then it won't let it go. And in fact, it will store more of the negative energy. So herein comes the role of the meditation. What you do in a cluttered house, you have to organize everything, and you have to get rid of things you're not using. Same you do when you meditate. So when you sit down and start reflecting on your mind, and you're not doing it for anything in return, it's purely for cleansing the mind. You're not doing it for any reward. It's purely for cleansing the mind. And when that happens, what happens? So you start addressing, getting rid of the ideas of the past, of the negative energy, and then you start coming in contact with the new, because you start creating that space. To come in contact with the new, the only possibility is that you get rid of the past, the something that is accumulated. So meditation is a way, is a technique, is a method in which you can get rid of the past. And you can create space. And that space is very important for anything new to happen, for any fresh thing to happen, because they all happen in the present moment. And in the present moment, the more emptier you are, the more unobstructed you are, the more uncluttered you are. You are means the state of your mind. If it is uncluttered, empty, full of space, and you meet the present moment, then you meet it fully, full of you. And that is only possible if you have some meditation practice in your life. And it's also interesting that the people who are basically tried some meditation or fully cluttered, they have sort of resistance or inertia to clean the house, because it's just so messy. They somehow clinch to it, and they don't take that initiative. And even if they start, they say it's just too much work to do. So similarly in meditation, if mind is too much cluttered, initially it will be hard for you to move through. But if you take that first step and start clearing little bit every day, and then you start creating that space, and that fresh breeze of ideas can come in and wake you up. And once you feel the touch with the present moment, you'll be entirely different. You start enjoying that process. And with time, you see the meditation becomes like something like you're taking a bath for the physical body. And similarly, meditation is a bath for your mind, for your emotion, to release those past karmas, to create that space, to cleanse yourself entirely, what we call shoch in yoga. Yama in nema. In nema there is shoch, santosh, tap, swadhyaya, ishwar, pranidhan. So that shoch, that cleansing, cannot happen if you don't meditate. Without meditation, whatever comes from the outside will remain there, and it will keep piling up, and it will just become junk, and it will stink over time. If you don't do any meditation, then that's going to happen. But if you do meditation, then you start decluttering it, you start cleansing it. The process of shoch start happening, and you start becoming new every day. You start feeling more fresh every day. And once it becomes a habit, you can transform yourself into an entirely new being, which is not the result of the past karmas or past circumstances or thoughts or ideas or energy, but of you. You have created yourself, because you resonate with the nature. Nature always in the present moment, free-flowing, decluttered, completely free, liberated. So choice is yours. Which one you want? You want a room which is messy, stinky, inside your mind, or you want a room which is empty, in which new beginning can happen anytime, in which fresh idea can pop up. Choice is yours.